So Judgment House is a 7-scene walk-through play that's designed to cause the person that's coming through to consider not only what happens to us in this life, but what happens to us when we pass away from this life. This year we have really high expectations for Judgment House. Once again, we're really excited to see what God is going to do. We have changed things up. We of course have a different script. Our script this year is called Payback, which is the story of a young man and his friends at school that have some problems with each other, and there's some bullying issues.
Why do you care, huh? You've never cared. I could blow myself away and you wouldn't even blink.
You're gonna lose.
And ultimately, he takes vengeance upon some of the people that he probably cared about.
We're here to check it out.
The play continues to follow them through as they stand before the judgment seat of God.
Brock, Jesus died for you.
And then ultimately end up in their final destination, which is for some hell and for others heaven. The picture where we're standing here today is in our heaven scene, and we've done a lot of extra work this year. Like I said, things are a lot different. If you've been to Judgment House before, it's absolutely different than the years past. And so just because you've come to Judgment House once doesn't mean that you should not come back. Once again, Judgment House is absolutely free of charge, and we want as many people to come through Judgment House as possible. You know, as far as expectations, we obviously hope that we have at least as many attend as we have had in years past. We normally have about 10% of the people that come through make a decision either to trust Jesus for the first time as their Savior or to rededicate their life to Him. And so we are constantly praying and hoping the Lord will continue to bless us in that way as well. The absolute most important part of the support for Judgment House is for you to pray. And what can you pray for? You can pray for the actors and actresses that put on the production. Like I said, it takes over 100 people for us to do Judgment House. If somebody gets a head cold or a virus starts going around, it can be rough because everybody's together in closed spaces. And so pray for the health of our actors and actresses. Pray that God would continue to bless them and bless each scene that they're in. Another way that you can support Judgment House is to simply come and attend Judgment House, because frankly, behind the scenes, it takes almost 2 months worth of work for us just to prepare the sets for Judgment House. And then in addition to that, hours and hours of practice and rehearsal. The script for this production of Payback, a Judgment House production, is almost 20 pages long. So it gives you an idea of how much memorization there is involved. And so come support these people that have worked so hard to be a part of Judgment House. Of course, if you would like to financially support Judgment House, you can. Judgment House is absolutely free. We don't ask for anyone to pay, but every year there's always some people that say, hey, I want to help out financially, and they make some type of donation to offset the expense of Judgment House. And just to give you an idea, it's not terribly expensive to do Judgment House. Anybody can do it if you plan for it, but there are obviously expenses involved. It takes about an hour to go through Judgment House. We recommend for people 10 years and older. It's absolutely free of charge, and we do it every Wednesday and Sunday night in October. It's a great ministry for us here at Bethel Baptist Church. It takes quite a few people to put Judgment House on. We have over 100 of our own church members that are members of the cast and crew and different special effects teams that works in Judgment House. We typically have quite a few that come through in the month of October. We normally have somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 participants come through during those 8 days and nights of Judgment House production. People come from all over the place, and we definitely invite anyone that would like to come. You can make an appointment through our church Facebook page by clicking the Book Now button, or you can contact us through Facebook and we'll set the appointment up for you as well.